Thank you for all being here tonight. It's a pleasure to be on board. I'm just going to share a little bit about TradeHall and just give everybody some further insight and knowledge about the platform and about the business itself. I'm just going to share my screen. I've just got a short PowerPoint presentation I'd like to show. Okay, I'm just going to move this down. Okay, hopefully we can all see that. All right, let's start. So obviously, TradeHall. Take note of this logo here, a strong pillar for your wealth. That's our slogan, and that's what we base our business and platform off. So TradeHall Proprietary Limited, we're a leading provider of contract for differences, otherwise known as CFDs, popularly in the industry. We deliver trading facilities on shares, foreign exchange, commodities, cryptocurrencies, ETFs, and indices. This is all combined alongside extremely innovative and in-depth trading technology on the TradeHall online platforms and app newly launched as of last week. So we're a top retail brokerage and financial services business. So we started off in 2020 with the launch of the trading service under the trademark of TradeHall. There's a young, energetic team. We all had a vision, and we worked towards what we thought was going to be a revolutionary trading platform in what is an already saturated industry, but a thriving one. It is hugely competitive, and we knew we had to find an edge over our competitors to be able to compete and be profitable in a space that is really going ahead and has an abundance of trading platforms like ourselves. So we bring global expertise in over 500 instruments. So that's such as currencies, precious metals, energy, shares, commodities, futures, and cryptocurrencies to bring a first-class trading experience. So where we wanted to differ ourselves and how we wanted to have different selling points and be better than our competitors in the market, we built our pillars off our slogan. So the slogan is a strong pillar for your wealth. So we thought we'd come up with 6 key pillars and frameworks that would create a more competitive product for ourselves. So we start with pillar 1, a diversified trading instruments, which means essentially more opportunities to make money. So not only do we have a broad range and array of asset classes and instruments you can invest in trading, we have a massive amount of products. So there's long, short positions, there's options, you can do swaps, you can invest and hedge in futures and forward markets. And you can use leverage. So combine the whole range of products with the massive range of asset classes and instruments, then the opportunities to make money and hedge investments are endless. And it's one thing that not a lot of online trading platforms and brokers offer in the market today. Pillar 2, we have very low spread, ultra low transaction costs. We know that from past experience that brokerage costs and transaction fees are the number one hindrance on trading returns, and they erode profit margins and bottom lines. So we wanted to eliminate the costs as much as possible to allow for a more enhanced profitability. Third pillar, we have professional account management. We have the best trading experience available. We have someone in the back office on hand all the time that will be there to answer any queries you have about your investment and any issues you may have. Because the number one value that investors need, they need transparency, and they need information on what they're investing in. And as soon as there's an element of doubt creeping into an investor's thought process, then they're likely to hold on the investment and not go ahead with an investment. So we want to make sure that they know exactly what they're doing, and we've allocated management to allow for this. We have an excellent asset management and analysis team. We have a host of experts in many fields. They have a wealth of experience, and they're delivering daily updates and market insights regularly to help you make an informed investment decision. Pillar 5, we have multinational licensing and supervision. So we have the strongest reputation and best security. Our regulation is second to none, and it allows our investors to deposit and invest worry-free, and be rest assured that all our T's are crossed and I's are dotted in that regard. And on top of this, we have segregated accounts and assurance. Depository wise, it's top notch. It's safety for us was a massive thing, and we wanted to instill as much confidence as we could in all investors. So these are just some of the licenses we have. As you can see here, there's a broad array licensing all over the world with the Grenadines, licensing in Australia, the United States, Canada. We're really covering sort of all corners of the globe. We have a global presence around the world now, and those authorities have allowed us to trade and approved us. Australia, especially ASIC, have some of the most stringent regulation and laws in the world. And we were approved for operation there without any problems at all, which really goes to show our reputation and security in our product. So I'm just going to touch on the platforms we use. So the software behind the TradeHall platform is the Meta5 Trader. So it offers financial trading functions and superior tools for technical and fundamental analysis. Meta5 is a multi-asset platform which supports hedging methods and allows for opening multiple positions of the same financial position or instrument across the same direction with just one click, or different direction, I might add. So this platform, from experience, when I first came across it, I was bewildered at the power and enhanced features that this platform had. I've worked in many banks and been exposed to interbank trading platforms across the likes of huge investment banks and domestic trading houses. But the Meta5 platform is really up there, if not better, than the platforms that those big players offer. The execution style is fabulous. The analytics that it provides and technical analysis with charting software and indicators, it is really one of the best platforms on the market today. Just as an analysis tool on its own, it would be up there with probably one of the best softwares on the market today. And combined with the execution abilities, being able to trade with lightning fast execution, simple, smooth, and an aesthetic layout. It truly is an unbelievable platform, and it's a credit to the software engineers behind the scenes working tirelessly for years to develop a product like this. It really makes for an immersive trading experience. Just on this, I touched on it before, but the hedging methods and things that are available with the platform, it's really immersive, and you can be able to, for instance, pick a variety of assets that you want to invest in, whether it be oil, gold, shares, anything like that. You can invest on a range of products, whether it be futures and things and swaps and options. And you can, with the one platform, you can open and close positions on the desired assets with ease on this platform. Yeah, you really need to try it, and once you have a go at it, you'll really see for yourself. Just one more thing on our regulations. Our anti-money laundering policy requirements are adhered to very strictly. We comply with very stringent regulation to prevent money laundering. We verify customer identity and consumer risks. We use the widely known CDD procedures, the customer due diligence, to allow that this does not happen. We have a really good track record so far with money laundering. We've been able to stop all risks at the root. We've never had any cases yet, and we're extremely confident that it will not be a problem. We also comply with the Know Your Client policy. Australia, once again, has very tight anti-money laundering acts and counter-terrorism acts, and we're required to verify client identity and residential addresses with multiple forms of photo ID. And we do this for all our customers, no matter what jurisdiction around the world. It just goes to show that Australia has a very tight laws and regulation, and being able to approve for being approved for operation here really goes to show that how serious we take this facet of our business. I'll touch on the products we actually have available for investment and trade. Obviously, for foreign exchange currencies, very popular investment around the world. We have 55 global currency pairs. So a lot of the time, the major currencies are the more popular choice, the G10, the yen, euro, Australian dollars, Canadian dollars, Singapore. They sort of tend to be the more common traded currency pairs. However, we have 55. So that includes a lot of the more exotic pairs that do have heightened volatility, but historically have massive spreads, which makes it very hard to invest profitably due to the spreads attached to them. They're more so used for basically taking delivery of a currency like that. So yeah, we offer those pairs at very low spreads. So it's a more viable opportunity to invest in. We have cryptocurrencies, obviously, very big buying opportunities now after the recent sell-off, Bitcoin and Ethereum. We have CFDs in so many energy stocks, energy and minerals and metals, platinum, crude, and a whole range of commodities are available there. We have CFDs on stocks. So you can trade in 600 of the world's most popular stocks around the world, and you don't have to be a tax-paying resident to be able to buy those stocks. CFDs on indices, so instead of taking individual positions on individual stocks, you can choose a portfolio weighted position in a major indices such as the FTSE 100, S&P 500, ASX 200 in Australia, all that type of thing. And yeah, it's more so suited for an investor who may not be as attached to the market, or may not be as invested and closely watching it. They might like just to take a long-term view and invest in a product that's going to mirror and replicate gains across a major indice. And ETFs, so they are muchly the same as indices, but they're a more tailored blended portfolio that can track a desired portfolio of your choice, such as a tech stock, a Chinese energy portfolio. The availability of these things have skyrocketed in the recent years, and there's a broad range of CFDs on the market today. So this is just touching on what Jerry was talking about before. We have the PAMM service, so the percentage allocation management model, where skilled investors will manage your accounts, and investors can invest in a fund such as the likes of foreign exchange or CFD markets with little to no experience, and still receive a return based on the performance of a skilled professional manager. So yeah, it's another really important selling point that we have at Tradehall that's not available on most brokerage accounts. But the PAMM is a game changer for us, and we're seeing very high levels of interest in it already. And the managers and things we have on board have really solid rap sheets. They've come from a diverse range of backgrounds and have been handpicked by our recruitment officers, and the managers that we have on board and signed extremely successful traders over the years, and we have no doubt that the gains that they will make are going to be huge. This is another product that we have installed that's behind the reason we can have such low transaction costs and such efficient execution. It's called straight-through processing, or STP for short. So it basically eliminates the middleman or a dealer or a manual brokering, a brokerage system. So it's like an auto broker. So there's no one manually pricing up. We got live streaming of prices all the time, and as soon as you see those prices, as soon as it's clicked, that deal is done and executed at the price you saw on the screen. So on our side of things, those hundreds and hundreds of trades done by our clients and customers, they're all aggregated and sent through a system to our traders. And the traders will monitor the flow throughout the day in an aggregated form, and be able to just cover positions when needed. But there's no need for individualized intervention. So STP, it's a very high tech system that's only really implemented in the interbank market. However, we have it at Trade Hall, and it's a huge key behind why we can execute so efficiently and cheaply. Thank you very much for sitting in today. I hope you all enjoyed it and gained a very good insight into how Trade Hall operates and what our platform has to offer. And I just want to let you know that we are on social media. We have a Facebook account. We're on YouTube, LinkedIn, and Instagram, and we just have launched our Trade Hall app on Google Play and the App Store, which is available for download today. So thank you once again. I hope you all have a great night, and I'll be hearing from you soon, no doubt. Thank you.